The rise of large language models, or LLMs, is a turning point in human history. But what are the implications of these technologies for liberal democracies? And how will they impact democratic deliberation in the future? Let's find out. Historically, technology has been a double-edged sword, offering opportunities for societal development while risking profound disruption. The same is true of large language models. LLMs enhance productivity and democratize access to knowledge, but at the same time, they also have disruptive consequences. What do we mean by this? First, LLMs can intensify the dynamics of disinformation and polarization by creating highly credible false narratives, which can destabilize the public discourse. Second, with the internet access in your pocket, these models have become freely available to everybody, meaning that anyone has access to and can spread fake news. So how does the emergence of these technologies impact democracies? It is now clear how communication technologies have changed the way people build political agendas. The rise of social media platforms, in particular, has deeply impacted political communications. Social media technologies are focused on catching people's attention, meaning that, to win, politicians seeking election must now offer their ideas on these platforms through simple, impactful, and emotional narratives. Emotional resonance has become key to political discourse, and LLMs can be used to exploit this. With their content creation ability, these models can now craft messages that listen to and address the electorate's emotions, rather than finding a solution to authentic political issues. This is already a common tactic for populist politicians. Think, for instance, of a Javier Milei's chainsaw electoral campaign in Argentina, or Donald Trump's slogans in the USA. But with the rise of accessible LLMs, we can expect an increase in technology usage to develop individually tailor-made narratives that directly stimulate emotional responses of individuals. In this scenario, rather than being anchored in fact-supported answers, communications technologies are transforming public discourse into a mud of contesting political narratives with barely important political messages, as the emotional response is the main objective. The source of these narratives will be irrelevant to the consumer, fostering an environment where fact is secondary to emotional responses. As such, citizens will no longer be swayed by collective reasoning and democratic deliberations over complex societal problems, but by individually created, emotionally charged, artificial realities perfectly manufactured to ensure that they are convincing and indistinguishable from the facts and real problems that require specific expertise. The result is a societal landscape polarized by competing alternative realities, each rooted in the interests of those wielding the technology. Can we avoid this trajectory? Yes, but we must act now to develop robust ethical frameworks, governance mechanisms, and technological safeguards. Without these measures in place, autonomous alternative reality manufacturing machines risk devolving into a tool for manipulation, which will dismantle the coherence of a democratic society and leave us vulnerable to the whims of whoever commands and owns them. Want to know more? This video is based on the findings of an upcoming Reclaim publication on LLMs and the deconstruction of the liberal order, written by Nicola Schmidt. Find it soon on Reclaim's website.